So here we are, we're in the week commencing the 23rd on the Monday, and we've still got the Mondeo. So where's the Stinger? Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 3 of the Yorkshire Stinger. And today we're filming this as I come home from a late shift at work, so it's a little bit dark, so hopefully the video is going to come out alright. You know, these little action cams in low light aren't brilliant, but hopefully we're going to be able to use this video. So today it's been a bit of a wait since the last video, and I apologise for that, but I've kind of wanted to wait until I had some concrete information to give you with regards to where our car actually is, because if you remember, we left off episode 2 saying that we'd been in contact with the dealer via email. It got to the weekend and we hadn't heard anything from them, and it had been a couple of weeks since, you know, our car had gotten into port, so we were wondering where it was. And what happened is sure enough, the weekend came and went, and not really expecting anything over the weekend, but on the Monday morning I actually rang the dealership just to see where we were going and if they had any ideas on where the car was. Now, what they said to me at the time was that the car was in port, but it hadn't moved as far as they were aware. They weren't sure why it hadn't moved at that point, because it had been there a couple of weeks, and that they actually were going to have a word with the dealership directly to see if they knew where it was. Now that kind of confirms to me again the suspicions that we had at the end of the last video as well, that maybe the guy we'd been dealing with was more of a centralised sort of guy. He wasn't actually somebody who worked directly for the dealership. And sure enough, it would appear that that is the case. It would appear that the guy that we've been dealing with is sort of like a centralised agent for the entire group of companies, the entire group of marks that they actually retail. So, you know, like we were saying, you know, you can't really judge the dealership too much based on our dealings with a centralised like group salesman, if you like. You know, it wouldn't really be fair to say whether they're any good or not. But no, I mean, to be fair, he said he'd come back to me within 5 minutes, to, you know, with an update to see if the dealership knew any more about the car, where the car was. And sure enough, you know, he did come back to me when he said he would do. And he came back and he says, yeah, he says, we've had a word with the dealership, and what we want to do is we've asked them to specifically move that car because it's been there a while now and we're waiting for it, and we know that you are. So what he said was that they expected it to move the week commencing the 16th, which was a Monday, the following Monday actually at the time, and it would move somewhere between the Monday and the Wednesday. So obviously at some point it's going to move. From that point, it would be PDI'd between the Thursday and the Friday, and then it should be ready, all being well, to come to me from the 23rd, the week commencing the 23rd, which again was a Monday. And that was about it really, so it was just a waiting game from that point forward. So here we are, we're in the week commencing the 23rd on the Monday, and we've still got the Mondeo. So where's the Stinger? Well, don't worry about it, because it's actually, we've had some good news today. And again, it got to Monday, which is today, or should I say yesterday at this point, but I digress. And yeah, you know, the guy that I've been dealing with rang me just as I was heading out of the door to go to work, with my phone in my pocket, opened the door, just as I was about to put the key in to lock it behind me, phone rang. And like I say, it was the guy I've been dealing with at Kia. And he says, I've got some good news for you, mate. He says, we've got the car, it's arrived, it's being PDI'd. All I need you to do is, I've got some documents I need to email over that you need to sign, send back to me. You can then pass that to the finance company, they'll do their paperwork and finalise their bits and pieces. And once all that's done, pretty much it's ready to go. So he emailed me over a few forms. One was a vehicle purchase order form, one was like a DPA form for the dealership, and one was basically for the RO, That had the details of the registration number of the vehicle on there. That's just been assigned this afternoon, so I can't actually get any insurance quotes or anything specifically on that vehicle yet because it's not showing on any databases, but I would assume that from tomorrow it probably will. Not that that registration number really has much relevance to me because my private plate will be going back on it, but obviously I'll need to wait for the V5 to come through before I can do that. But yeah, so all that came through. I signed it, sent it back via email, and sure enough, by tea time he chased the finance company up. The finance company did their bit, they got their paperwork to me. That's all been signed, sealed, sent back to them again via email. So I'm now waiting for the finance company to pay the balance of the car to Kia, and then Kia will let me have the car. So from speaking again to the guy I've been dealing with, he's actually sort of said to me, look, you know, he's currently in a holding compound, we're keeping it safe, we've got to get it out of there. The finance company will probably take a couple of days to do their bits and pieces. So what he said is it's looking like Friday the 27th of April, which is cool for me because it's payday. Whee! So, you know, we'll actually have some money to put some petrol in the car. But no, in all seriousness, you know, that's some good news. So yeah, so he said, you know, it's all above board, and from what he's saying, Friday's the day. So I'm literally heading home now. So it's essentially midnight Tuesday. So I've actually got the day off today. And what I'm going to be doing is I've got a few things to do. So obviously I have the dash cams that I have installed in the car, they need to come out. So they're all hardwired in. There's a rear camera as well in the back window that has to come out. So that's going to be a fiddly job to get out, but I'll do it. I need to change my private registration number, reassign the old plate back to it, put my plate on retention, which again isn't a difficult job to do. I need to wash it, I need to clean it out in here because it's filthy and it's full of old receipts and everything from my business. You know, so that all needs taking out and sorting and filing away. I have other bits and pieces in the back of the car that obviously need emptying and sorting out. I need to get my V5 together, the spare keys and all the other bits and pieces. I have a little box I usually store my car bits in, so I'm just going to put the old stuff in there, take it with me, and then obviously they can have whatever's in there. Obviously all the things like the service manual and the owner's manual and making sure I've got the locking wheel nut and all that sort of stuff. All above board and all cool. We got the alloy wheel repair done last Monday. They've done a really good job of it. Looks like new, perfect. So top marks to them. Dent Wizard, I think they were, who the alloy insurance company sent out. Done a cracking job. Really nice guy who turned up as well. So if you're after an alloy wheel repair, highly recommend those guys. Fantastic job. So yes, so until basically, ladies and gentlemen, Friday's the day. So what we'll be doing in the meantime is, like I say, we'll be clearing this car and sorting it out and preparing it for Friday. After Friday's been and gone, obviously Friday morning we'll be going down and collecting the car. So what I want to do in the meantime is I'm going to film a few bits and pieces in this car. We're going to do a review on it on the way down, what we like about it, what we don't, how it drives, all that sort of stuff. Then we're going to obviously pick up the new car. We'll film picking the new car up. We'll cover off the journey home and, you know, what we initially like. I mean, hopefully we won't find anything we don't like at that point, but you never know. And yeah, and we'll go from there. So I've got a big list of video ideas on my desktop, which I've been collating for a few weeks, of bits and pieces we can do and cover and film off. So yeah, so I've got plenty of stuff I've got planned and that I want to do. So hopefully this video is going to be watchable. Well, if it's on YouTube, you'll sort of see the fact that it's up there, so hopefully the video will come out. I've literally just got the vanity light on, so hopefully you'll get some vague semblance of me sat here. Of course, if not, you'll never see the video. But no. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Friday's the day. So Friday we're going to be taking this down. We'll cover this off in a review. We'll pick the new car up. Obviously we'll film all that. We'll do an initial sort of impression And so yeah, over the next couple of weeks, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the video should be coming thick and fast, and hopefully they'll be a little bit more interesting, because I'm aware of the fact that at the minute I haven't got the car. I'm sat here talking to you because there's not really a lot else I can do. So yeah, I know they've not been the most exciting thing, but bear with me, because hopefully that's going to change. So I thank you for sticking with me, and I thank you for watching. Please remember to comment, rate and subscribe. Like I say, if you've enjoyed the videos so far, if you could just pop a like down below, it all helps interact with YouTube's algorithms, and basically my video gets shared amongst more people see it, more people might want to watch it. Obviously, you know, if this channel is popular and it takes off, then I'm going to be inclined to do more videos. So if you enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen, then I thank you for that. Like I say, if you have any comments, you know I've got a lot to learn. It's the first time I've tried doing any vloggy style videos. It's certainly a different flavour to my other channel, so I have a lot to learn, I'm aware of that. So any constructive criticism would be very much appreciated. So, you know, don't just come on and tell me I'm crap. Tell me what I could do to be better. You know, what you like about other channels that do similar sort of things, and why they're really good and why I'm not. So that'd be cool as well, and it would be very much greatly appreciated. So I'll see you later. For now, I'm going to bed. So I'm going to bed now. But I will see you on the next video, hopefully by the end of the week, ladies and gentlemen, when we've got the new car. So I thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. So from me, for now, it's bye-bye, and I'll see you soon.